Today I've got a unique but deadly Kyrie Irving crossover for you called the fail crossover or the fail spin. It's a little bit of both. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Coach Jesse Minshew with Get Handles Basketball, where I show you how to play like the pros. Make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe button so you can catch the newest videos. And if there's anything you're looking to improve in your game, make sure you check out my channel. I probably already got a video on it, but if I don't, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you want to see. Let's jump into this. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why is this called the fail spin or the fail crossover? Well, it all comes from what Kyrie does really well. He kills defenders with this. He attacks hard, right? He's always in attack mode. He's always trying to get past his defender or make him think he's trying to get past him so he can create space for a shot, or from there, blow by him or cross him up, right? So usually what he's gonna do with that is he's gonna take a step here with his opposite foot. So if he's got the right hand with the basketball, the left foot's gonna step hard to that direction to try to get past his defender. Now, from here, this is where the fail part comes in, because I always tell my players, when you do a spin move, you should pull the ball back, right? With whatever hand's dribbling, you should pull it back and then switch hands. In this one, the hand switch is gonna happen a little before that. Now, that's part of the reason why I call it the fail spin, but I also call it the fail crossover because usually he's gonna go into this when he's attacking hard and he feels like the defender is shifting back in front of him and he's not gonna quite have the angle to get in front of them, to beat them, right? This is kind of like a bailout move. Now, I don't know if he goes into this intentionally trying to set it up, or if it's because he's failing to get past his defender. Either way though, it works like magic. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video, because I'm gonna give you, first of all, in this section, one way to do it, but then I'm gonna give you another way that he does, and then an advanced way that I haven't even seen him do yet, but it's crazy. So what you're gonna do though is your defender jumps in front of you here, right? You attack with this foot. They took that opportunity away from you. And again, normally I would say pull the ball back in your spin. What he's gonna do though, since he took a step with this foot, he's gonna make sure he keeps the basketball back here where the defender can't get to it. Now, typically, you want this hand to pull the ball back in your spin move because it's harder for the defender to get it. But since you're in this position, it's gonna be really hard for the defender to get to the basketball because I got my whole body shielding him off. Usually what he'll do is, he'll take this step and he'll kind of slide this foot in a little bit more, so now his back's completely to his defender. So even if they try to go for the steal, they don't really have an opportunity to, because the ball's over here, not over here. So that positioning is huge, okay? So here, switching hands, okay? So as you'll notice, this is kind of like a crossover because you're switching hands, but you're basically pushing the basketball straight down. The other thing is, it's also like a spin move, all right? But it's the fail spin because you're switching hands before you normally would want to. Now, that's the first option, is to go from this and drive. Now, the reason it works really well, he gets defenders a lot with this, is because it allows him to attack hard, and if he has the option to beat him, he can. But if they jump in front of him, they're still gonna be close to him. So when he makes this switch, as you'll notice, you just gotta take a little step to get past him and blow by him. But this next counter is even crazier, and you can use it to cross defenders up nasty. I've seen Kyrie do it time and time again. But if you're digging the video so far, hit that like button if you haven't yet. All right, so this move is crazy unpredictable. The defender, first of all, this, they're not gonna see coming, right? So this counter move, they're definitely not gonna see coming. Before I jump into the details though, if you wanna handle the ball more like Kyrie, make sure you click the top link in the description down below. That's a free workout. That'll get you more of that extend type of handle that Kyrie has. You'll see once you grab the workout. Just click that link, pop in your email, I'll send it to you for free right away. So this move is gonna start exactly the same. We're gonna go into that same hard step to try to get past our defender. They cut that angle off. We're gonna switch hands, right? We're gonna make sure our back's almost completely to our defender and the ball's more in the center of our body. From there, we're gonna push it forward just like normal, okay? In case you don't know the details, I didn't really cover it in the last section. Whichever hand has the basketball, that foot you want to move forward, okay? So that foot moves forward and then that foot moves forward again to complete the circle, okay? Here, here. Now in this next variation, that footwork stays the same. We're just gonna change a couple things with what we do with our hips and our chest and what we do with the dribble. Since we're in this position, we're already, part of the way into that spin when this hand gets the basketball, so it makes it easy to do more in that dribble, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna come here, step out, lean into it more with the hips in the chest. Notice how this leg that we just stepped with for the second time bends more on this step. We lean into it, this leg comes more straight, our chest comes down, we're gonna cross over. That's all in that second bounce, one dribble, okay? So first bounce is the setup, second one we're gonna step forward and lean into it. Now you wanna be careful with both of these because they look unorthodox, right? Some refs or people who play pickup basketball might say it's a carry. As long as your hand doesn't come out under the basketball, it's not. It's completely legal. So you just want to make sure you're being careful with your hand positioning, especially with this when you go into that crossover, because there's a lot happening in one dribble and it looks unusual. So you want to be careful about that hand position, okay? Stepping here though, leaning into that cross. You'll get defenders nasty with this because first of all, they won't see this switch here and change of direction here coming. So that's going to be unorthodox. And if you hit them with it once before, maybe they'll anticipate it. But then from there, if they think you're coming this way, you're already thinking that step ahead, setting them up with that fake that you're coming that way. And then from there, you could sidestep to a jump shot, slightly change that angle to attack the basket, or you could even do it as more of a snatch back, right? You could come here, 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 and create space for a shot. So a lot of options just by changing the angle of that crossover. Kyrie gets guys nasty with this. I haven't seen him do it too much this year with the Celtics, but he did this move a ton when he was with the Cavs. All right, to all my subscribers out there, you probably already know where my head's at. I'm trying to take this move next level, give you something extra crazy to give you an advantage over your defenders. Defenders will not see this one coming. It's kind of similar to the last variation, but looks completely different and it's quicker and much more unexpected. So setup's gonna be the same, just like this, okay? Stepping hard here, switching hands, and then we're gonna start to turn our body this way. The thing that's gonna change though, as we're turning our body, we're gonna do it behind the back, the opposite direction. So it looks weird, looks kind of crazy, right? Stepping here, switching hands, start pushing the basketball into that behind the back right away, okay? So as my body's turning this way, the basketball is gonna move the opposite. Very, very unexpected. Now, you wanna make sure you're doing this in the right situation, right? You wanna make sure that your defender's trying to start coming back this way if you're gonna do this. Because if they don't and they're staying over here, then you're just pushing the ball right into them, right? So you wanna keep an eye on where they are, using the corner of your eye, your vision on the corner of your eye to see where they're at. So then you can go into it from there. Real sneaky, unexpected thing though, right? Like, who's gonna see this coming? The key on it is to do it quick though, right? That's part of the reason we're doing this, because it's quicker than going into that crossover. You don't have to take as big of a step with this left foot, and it's unexpected, right? You're not gonna see it coming, and they're not gonna be able to see where the basketball is because your body's covering it, right? And it makes it extra unexpected because your body's moving one way while the basketball's coming the other. So, quick breakdown of the hand positioning in case it feels kind of awkward. Your hand's gonna start on the opposite side, outside of the basketball, and it's almost gonna be like an inside out motion like this. But as your body's turning, that's gonna make it go behind your back. So that's all it really is. It's almost like an inside out, but you're doing it with your body spinning, so it becomes a behind the back. I know it might be kind of weird and confusing. Just think about it in terms of the steps though. You're gonna step here, switch hands. As you're completing the spin, go behind the back. That's pretty much it. This move will help you break a few more ankles, give you some oohs and ahs maybe, and catch defenders with something unexpected. If you found this video helpful, if you haven't, make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe button, and make sure you check out the other videos on my channel. I got 2 popping up for you right here that you'll probably like. And if there's anything that I haven't covered on my channel already, leave a comment down below and I'll try to get you a video ASAP. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and make moves today.